There's no way around it. The Arizona Cardinals are rebuilding. Well, kind of. They've got a franchise quarterback. They've got their, general manager and Monty Austin for and head coach. But now they are looking to, really establish a better defense and also get things rolling with Kyler Murray, which I completely get, because it wouldn't make a lot of sense for this team to completely get over it. But I do think that there's one big move that the team needs to make in the offseason, and I think they need to trade DeAndre Hopkins. Now, he's 30 years old, so you're not going to get a first-round pick. He probably only has, I know it's DeAndre Hopkins. Best case, he's probably got, 3 really good years left in him. But NFL teams, they don't trade multiple first-round picks away for a 30-year-old wide receiver. That's just not the reality of the situation. However, I think that there is some players out there that we can get later on in the draft or in the mid-rounds of the draft with those respective picks you can get for DeAndre Hopkins. So today we are going to do it. We are trading DeAndre Hopkins away and going to see where this whole thing lands. So we got a 7-round mock draft, high speed, low drag, care for position of value, relatively high, drafting for needs, high as well, a little bit of randomness up too. So right off the bat, before we even start the draft, I want to deal him. So, Baltimore Ravens, what's up? Here's why I select the Baltimore Ravens, because out of all these teams, the Ravens, they need a wide receiver. They need some help at edge as well as corner. The Ravens always draft well, but I still feel like this team is probably going to trade down from 22 and maybe get some more picks because I've only got like 5. So, but for now, I do think that the Ravens are a really good target because they need a number 1 alpha, and DeAndre Hopkins is going to be that dude. Hopkins, what's wrong with me? Let's see. So DeAndre Hopkins, and you also offload some of that contract. So 86, 20, 125, and 159. Wow, this is kind of easy. How about a future 4 too? How about a future 4? No, come on. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. There we go. Okay. 86, 125, 159. So you get a 3, 125. So 86. So you get a 3, 125. You get a 3, 4. Wow, you get a 3, 2/4, and a future 4. I like it. I actually like that trade. So we're going to go ahead and start this draft. So as far as the things go for the Ravens, actually I'm going to trade one more time. I actually want to trade down to, I want to get them back into the first round because I do think that there's some players we want to go get. Let's see, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Where are you at? Steelers are back up in the first round. Just bear with me for a moment. I swear this will all make sense in a second. I'm going to go after 32. 31. Where's 32 at? Am I just blind? Maybe the Steelers can't trade that? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Okay, fine. We'll go back into the first round, the Chiefs. So we just got some picks for DeAndre Hopkins. 66. Is that an early third? That is. That's your third. I will trade you 2/3 and 2/3 of future. No, that's a lot. Okay. So I'll give you 34 at 125. Nope. So you're getting, they're trading down 3 spots. And we're going to be back. That's a lot of talent to miss out on. No. We're not giving you. We'll give you 66, 96, and 159. No. How about a future 2? Don't like that at all. Future 3. So you're giving up a future 3 for, you give him 30. No, you give him 66. So you give him an early 3. You keep Baltimore's. Can we give you Baltimore's instead? No? Ugh. Maybe we trade back up into the second round. Fine, we'll do in the second round. Who's early in the second round? Let's see here. I apologize. Just bear with me because I want to get back up. There's some players I want to go after. So, Texans. Let's see. Actually, I think the Colts might be willing to trade a little bit. 35. Woo. No, we're not giving you all that. So 35. We'll give you 86, 105, 125. Ugh. They really don't want to give up rid of 2, don't they? Huh. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and start this draft, though, and get things rolling here. Come on, start the draft. There we go. So how it falls right now, Will Anderson Jr. falling to you at 3. Not even that hard of a pick. We're going to go ahead here and just see how this whole thing falls. And just see how the board falls, and then we'll trade from there. So right now, Guard right there is Osiris Torrance. That's awesome. However, we do need a number 1 wide receiver now that, DeAndre Hopkins is gone. Ooh, Josh Downs is there. Ooh, or do we just trade John Michael Schmitz is there too? Can we trade down a bit, or do we just say screw it and go with who's BPA right now? Who's going to be there at center too later on? Interior offensive line, Steve Avila. He can play center and guard, so Steve Avila, I don't mind it. John Michael Schmitz. Get back up into the second. Hey, they want to trade 50. Hey, what up? 66, 105. Ooh, 125. So you'd be giving up an early third for 50, which is going to move you down. You'd basically move up, 16 spots for a third and Baltimore's 4th. No, 105. So you're trading a 4th and a third, a 34 to move up. That's steep. Will you give me 181? You gotta help me make some of this back, buddy. No? About 196. You got to give me some of this. Okay, cool. So we gave up a little bit, but we got 50 and 186. So we got a second round pick, and then we also got a 6th rounder out of. So we got a little bit, and we're back at 50. So, all right. So right off the bat here, Osiris Torrance, I don't even think it's that hard. And yes, there's also some more wide receivers. So Nathaniel Dell, he went to the Titans. Okay, that's fine. John Michael Schmitz. Ooh, Keyshawn Boot is going to be there. Do I see what I can get? No. Sometimes you just got to stick and pick. John Michael Schmitz and Osiris Torrance, 2 of the best offensive linemen in the draft. You don't got to worry about it. And you got Will Anderson, and you got some more picks to kind of go around here. Cool. Let's see. Jaden Reed is there at wide receiver. Let's see. Jacqueline Roy, Cedric Tillman. Okay. 86, 96. So we got guard, we got edge, corner. Also, we're going to be back. Clark Phillips, the 3rd. I'm going to go Jaden Reed here. Jalen Hyatt would be a lot of fun here. He really would. Or do we say no to Hyatt? No, we'll go Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed's a playmaker coming up out of Michigan State. He's a lot of fun. Oh, and you get Clark Phillips. Yes. So corner help. You get offensive line help, edge help, wide receiver help. Love it. Okay. So Ronnie Hickman at safety. Okay. This defensive line, I really do want to double down. Ooh. Jared Clark is a run stuffer, and I love him. Jonah Tovai is there. 125. Ronnie Hickman at safety. I mean, you've got some studs at safety. I'm not that worried about the position. Byron Young, Zach Evans, Tyler Steen, Caillou Blue Kelly. Do we go? No, we won't go safety. Jonah Tovai. I'm going to trade down a bit. 129, 4 picks, because I want to go get Jonah Tovai. Will you give me 170? Man, you got to give me more than that. I'll just pick Jonah Tovai if you guys are going to be like this, because I got a huge draft crush on Jonah Tovai and Jared Clark. So, yeah, I'm just going to go Jared Clark. Jared Clark, get you some more help on the inside. Whoosh, love it. Okay, 159 and 169 and 180, 196 and 213. Okay. So, Xavier Hutchinson, he's a big-bodied wide receiver. He's there in the 5th round. Do we want to double down on wide receiver, though? Like, I know we got... Let's see, because I know you've got some other guys that are going to be back, so I'm not that worried about wide receiver. Hold on, I got to see something here. So, yeah, we got Jared Clark. Clark Phillips, Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed's more of a playmaker, and Xavier Hutchinson is that big dude on the inside that just goes up and gets jump balls. I love it a lot. Cool. All right. Do we help out this offensive line, or do we go Tyler Lacey, the stud edge out of Oklahoma State? Already did edge. Don't necessarily want to double down on it, but not afraid of it either. Edge. Love it. Getting more edge help. You got D-line help. Let's go maybe safety. Ronnie Bell. Ricky Stromberg's there. We already got center. I know some of you just roasted me last time because of Deuce Vaughn. I know that James Conner's a stud, but Deuce Vaughn in the 6th round is low-key a steal. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's not a huge need for the Arizona Cardinals, especially when you got Keontae Ingram, what was it, last year? But Deuce Vaughn's a stud. Deuce Vaughn is an absolute stud. Jake Bobo, love you, Bobo. Muhammad Diabate, the linebacker coming up out of Utah. Cool. And then 213 to end this whole thing out. I think this has been a pretty successful draft. Oh, DeMarco Helms. Yeah. Ooh, I want to go Elijah Higgins, though. He's a big body guy. Okay. I should have thought of that. Okay, Elijah Higgins falling too. So you get in the 6th. You have a lot of different things that go on in this draft. So basically the big thing here is, trading away DeAndre Hopkins. You really open up your possibilities of trading back in the 1st round. I didn't do that this time around because it looked a little steep, and there's something to be said for a rebuilding team that just needs talent. So, we're going to go ahead here right off the top. Yeah, Will Anderson Jr., you love it. It's one of those things where, hey, you are able to get some things rolling. Yeah, he's going to be your future edge piece for a long time. He's a stud. Osiris Torrance there at 34. You need some guard help, and then you get John Michael Schmitz. You really suture up that offensive line, and you don't have to worry about it after that. Now, we did mention that you traded out a 50, and you got for a 3-4. You also got a 2nd and a 6th. So with that, you get John Michael Schmitz. So you take care of center and guard right away. Don't got to even worry about it. You get the best center and the best guard in the top of the draft. You love it. Then getting Jaden Reed, the speed maker, a playmaker, coming up out of Michigan State. You love it. You also get some draft picks. So you get a 3, 4, 5 this year, and then you get a 4th rounder next year from the Baltimore Ravens, which you love. So you get some nice picks there. You get 4 picks, and for especially for a rebuilding team, you like it. So then you get Clark Phillips the 3rd, the corner in the 3rd round. I think he's going to be a stud in the NFL. You get some help at defensive lineman. Listen, Jared Clark is a run-stuffing defensive tackle. I think with the right coach, he can do some things on the interior. Also getting Xavier Hutchinson in the 5th round. I mean, Xavier Hutchinson, I think he's going to be a lot better than a lot of people think. He's a big-bodied receiver. That has shown his ability to get open, in those short intermediate routes, and then also can go long and go up and get the football. You love it. Tyler Lacey, you get some more edge help here in the 5th round. Again, he's going to be a guy that you at least develop, because it's a very big need. Then Deuce Vaughn, again, you don't necessarily need running back, but Deuce Vaughn out of Kansas State, he's just a bad man. He's just a very, very bad man. And then, you have 3 6th-round picks. So Muhammad Diabate, the linebacker out of Utah, at least a very good special teams piece. And then you end the thing here with DeMarco Helms to give you at least some more depth at the safety position. So overall, you really do have a nice balance of getting some offensive line help as well as some defensive line help. Then you get some good playmaking receivers, and you get some good guys there later on in the rounds. And again, this is all possible because of the DeAndre Hopkins trade. I do think, again, he's going to be one of those guys that he doesn't go for a lot. Like, he's 30 years old, probably got 2 to 3 more good years left in him, if that. So, I mean, getting a 3, 4, 5 and a future 4 for him, I think is definitely a really good trade for the Cardinals in this position. So, but let us know what you guys think, and make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our Arizona Cardinals mock draft, where we trade wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins.